through October 1st, I will be at this beautiful retreat center in Dixon, Tennessee. It's about an hour west of Nashville. It's going to be a directed silent retreat. If that sounds intriguing to you at all, contact me, flyforward.org. Go to the Get Involved tab, click on the retreats, go to the second retreat that's listed, and learn more about this retreat that's going to be happening in the fall. I would love to accompany you, and it's such a place of healing and rest and refreshment. So yeah, please let me know if you can do that. I just came back from there. It was the very last requirement of my spiritual direction retreat, my spiritual direction requirement. So I am officially a certified spiritual director. So visit flyforward.org. If there's anything I can help you with, I would love to accompany you on your spiritual journey. Right now, I thought I would start mixing colors for this painting behind me of my daughter Ellie. So I've got this color palette in front of me, and I'm starting to mix some flesh colors while I talk to you. So if you just don't even want to hear what I have to say, that is so cool. Maybe you'd rather just watch me mix some colors. So I'm mixing some flesh colors, and I'm going to work on this painting. And I wanted to tell you about some other things while I'm doing that, which we'll see how that works, because I'm not a multitasker. If I stop talking, it's because I'm thinking in my brain about what color I need to add into this color, and I'm not paying attention to you. But you're welcome, so sorry about that, but I'm not a very good taskmaster. So the other thing I want to let you know about is that, okay, I realized I never did this before. And you know what? It's not working because it's backwards. You can't even read this book. What if I turn it upside down? That's not working either. Anyway, it's called Waking Up Gray. And if you're interested in going through it, it's a spiritual recovery, creative recovery process. And I'm going to be offering a group in the fall. If you're interested, will you go to flyforward.org, click the contact page, and let me know you're interested, because what will happen is I am creating a group for those of you that are interested in that this fall, but I don't want to do that until I hear from you, so that we know what day works best and what times work best. If you have children that you need to figure out childcare for, or whatever, but it'll go through the year. Like, it'll start sometime in September and end sometime in April. Because what we'll do is, there's 11 weeks of material to cover in the book, but we will also have times of creativity. So we might take a week where we're doing I might teach you some encaustic, which is so fun. If you've never done encaustic, it is the funnest medium, because you don't have to draw, you don't have to paint. All you have to know how to do is know what you like in a composition, know how to lay out a composition to please your eye. That's really all you have to do. And then I'll teach you the rest. And it's such a great medium for, like, if you like to do collage or mixed media. This is another. Encaustic is a heated wax medium, so you can do all kinds of stuff in it. You can mark make in the wax, you can do image transfer, you can, if you have photographs that you really love and you're not sure how to, that's really dark. If you're not sure how you want to take these photographs and make them make something out of them, encaustic is a great way to do that. So I'm just mixing my color because I'm working on this portrait of my daughter, and I'm mixing flesh tones because this is the funnest part. I love mixing colors. Anyway, so will you contact me if any of this sounds interesting? Flyforward.org. You can go to the contact page. And if you don't remember any of this, just go to the contact page and say, hey, I was interested in this. I don't know what this is exactly, but can you help me? And I will get back to you, and we'll figure out how to place you. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's it. So, got my little paintbrush. I love the way that sounds and feels. I love a good paintbrush. So I'm just gonna lay down some color here. Last time I talked about the idea of local color, which is nothing more than just the color you see. Like, this is flesh colored, right? So I'm just laying down flesh color on that first layer. And you know what? I'm really loving what's happening here on the shirt with the drips and the way it is. I don't even know if I'm going to paint that in or not because I'm really liking it. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. So what I'm doing on this first layer is just laying local color, which is flesh color. I'll go back in and tweak this out and put highlights in, lowlights, shadows. But right now I'm just laying what we see, which is she's gonna look kind of ghosty here until we get some of the other stuff going. And I've got this photograph. This is the photograph I'm working from of Ellie. So I'm just kind of looking at that, but not really at this point. I'm just kind of, well, yeah, we know her forehead is flesh colored, and I don't want to lose those lines yet because those are going to inform me of where everything kind of lays. So I'm adding I've got a lot of medium to make it a transparent layer of paint so that I don't lose those lines that I've already laid down. It's really light, and she's got olive skin, so I'm going to come back in and not make this so light. Now her hair's got a lot of red and reddish brown. Let's see. I'm gonna use a lot of medium because I don't want this first layer to be real transparent. Or, yeah, I want it to be transparent. Right now I'm just laying that color in. I want to get the contrast really well. Where her flesh meets her hair. That's going to be, if you see this, wow, there's just a lot of contrast there. So I just want to get that contrast in. She's got some hair down here. Her hair is so beautiful against that water waterfall. It's like this cascading. It's mimicking the waterfall. It's like cascading. Really dark right here. So I'm going to use raw umber, which is like a really, really dark brown, almost black. And anything you mix with raw umber, you're going to get this black color. You could mix ultramarine blue with raw umber and get this really, really dark blue that's like almost black. And her hair has a flow, so I'm trying to catch that. Flow. And I'm gonna have to move this because her hair goes down in off the frame. So I'm gonna make sure I'm hitting that. And then I might put a little alizarin crimson, which is a red, but it's a cool red. She's got some cool reds in the shadows, which falls down at the bottom because, you know, the light's not hitting that, so it's going to be a cooler red. Yes, a cooler red. There is such a thing as a cooler red. Not all reds are warm necessarily. So I'm just putting this first layer down, which is the local color. If you look at her hair in the photograph, or up close in person, her hair actually has a lot of blue and golds and reds and purples. There are so many colors in somebody's hair. But I'm just laying down this first layer. It's really just going to catch that local color. You know what? I really love what's happening in her shirt. I don't know how much I'm going to pay attention to her shirt. I feel like it might be good the way it is. I don't know. We'll see how it unfolds. That's the beautiful thing about the creative process. It can kind of unfold the way you want it to. Or the way it wants to if we listen to the process. I really wanted to take some of this cascading waterfall and put it in her hair. I don't know, we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I'm gonna let you go, and thank you for joining me for this. Please reach out to me. I would love to hear from you. If you have questions about my book, Waking Up Gray, go to flyforward.org. Reach out to me. I would love to hear from you. If you're interested in a group, or if you're interested in the retreat coming up. I am also planning on taking a group of explorers, creative explorers, next September, like 2018, to Europe for a spiritual and creative pilgrimage. If you are interested in that, please visit me, flyforward.org. Go to the contact page. Let me know you're interested in that, and then I will make sure that you know about any upcoming informational meetings for fundraising, for information, for sites that we're going to visit, what we're going to be doing. I'm going to give a lot of creative projects. It's a journey of hope and exploration and discovery, and I would love to accompany you on that. So please contact me. Thanks. See you next time, okay?